Hello, this is Chaneta, author of How to Have This and That. My topic today is live inside out. Live inside out. There's no secret to success, for the door to man's heart lies wide open if only he dares to walk through it, said Chaneta. Be awake, aware, and conscious, AAC. We don't need terrorists to come and destroy us, for many of us are doing a good job all by ourselves. Our society has so programmed us that we are being distracted from just being. Because most of us are not consciously aware, we tend not to have any control over our minds, thought processes, and feelings. A lot of us live our lives on automatic. Don't be one of those people. Stay awake, aware, and conscious. That's AAC. When we are not awake, aware, and conscious, we are open to any kind of suggestions from anyone and anything. We live life unconsciously. We tend not to be sure what it is that we want. We allow the TV and social media to dictate our views and to reprogram us daily to their way of thinking. What do you want? Focus on that. Focus on what you want predominantly. Predominantly, I cannot emphasize that enough. Many of us never turn the TV off. We're constantly playing some video games, stay on some social media site, have our heads bowed over our smart, sophisticated cell phones while life passes us by. And nothing's wrong with any of that in moderation. Anything but to find time to reflect on life and to get in touch with your powerful inner self. Every other commercial tells us that we don't look good enough, that we need to use this product or this method or have plastic surgery. And the so not good enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough theme continues. We are constantly trying to improve the outside of ourselves, forgetting that when we tap into our inner power, our inner self, we access our perfection. Therefore, our outside automatically improves, and that includes our self-confidence. When are we going to stop focusing only on the outside of the body? It appears to be getting worse because our total absorption of grooming and dressing the body grows more obsessive. Hey, I like to dress, but there's a balance. Hey, nothing is wrong with that, because we just need to spend more time accessing our inner self. You do know that if you don't feel good on the inside, nothing on the outside will make you feel whole and complete. Teenage girls are going under the knife at an earlier age with their parents' approval. Imagine your parents thinking that you're not good enough. What kind of message are we sending to our children? Now, studies are showing that even though we have gone under the knife to look better, we can't see it. And we don't feel any different because we don't feel good on the inside. Why is that? Again, because we don't feel any good on the inside. You have to feel good on the inside for it to reflect on the outside. No change on the outside will make a difference if you don't feel good on the inside. Hence, we have heard people who have had multiple plastic surgeries because they never seem to look good enough. According to them, it's never good enough. They always have to go more and more because to have access to a beautiful inside. All these are ways for society to distract us and to keep us numb and programmed to their way of thinking. It keeps us focused on the non-important stuff. We need to go within where the power is so that we are empowered to live life on our terms and not do what all the masses are doing. What is the average person doing? Whatever it is, focus on something different. Focus on what you desire. Focus on your desires. There's so many wonderful possibilities in this world. So many wonderful possibilities. Don't limit yourself to what you see immediately in front of you. We really need to be awake, aware, and conscious, AAC, so that we're not manipulated by the powers that be. They have their own reasons. They have their own agendas for keeping us in a state of ignorance and accepting their non-empowering viewpoints. And by the way, ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is costly, ignorance is expensive. Think about that. You create your life by your thinking, imagination, feeling, speaking, and acting. And you are a powerful being. You just have to believe you are and access that power from within you. Be the leader, not the follower. Be the light in the darkness of ignorance. Let life shine in the world of ignorance, and let that light be your light. Because if we all do that, the world will be a better place. Look around you, see what most people are doing. Is it working for them? If it was working for them, our world would be a different place, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you agree? Right or right? So tap into your inner strength. Tap into your inner power. You can be whatever it is that you want to be. Just believe. You can have whatever it is you want to have. Just believe. You can have this and that. Just believe. You are one with all there is, and all there is limitless possibilities. You live in the field of all possibilities, so what is stopping you from living life on your terms? A life of choice. No one but you. No one to change but yourself. We have to go within where the power is. Our approval comes from within us. Take a few moments each day to examine your thought processes. Examine why you think the way you do. Ask yourself if you have accepted someone else's words and thoughts as your own, or have you adopted their feelings about something or someone with no questions asked. Become aware of what you are imagining most of the time. Be AAC, awake, aware, and conscious. See if your thoughts make you feel good or bad. If you feel bad, why would you choose thoughts that will make you feel bad? Change them. You have the power to do so, and you can do it now. Make every effort to have feel-good thoughts, thoughts that uplift you. You are wonderful just the way you are. Be AAC, awake, aware, and conscious. Have you focused your thoughts on what you really desire today? Or have you placed your thoughts on your problems and challenges? Have you spent your day complaining about this, that, or the other? Or you wish it would be different and it isn't different? Or you just were happy to just create joy? Have you gossiped about someone today so you could feel better? Have you given your best today in all that you do? Have you? If we spent less time and energy focusing on what people think about us or how society thinks we should be, we would no longer waste our time and energy worrying over other people's opinions. You may be quite astonished by how much more positive energy you have when you stop giving it away to what other people think about you and start feeling good about yourself and within yourself, accessing the feeling of self-worthiness, for you are worthy of all there is. When you do this, you will find that every area of your life will grow and blossom in wonderful ways. Your relationships will become more loving. Your businesses or careers will be more prosperous, and people will be attracted to you because they want to be in your positive, loving aura. We are loving beings by nature. We are feeling beings. Use that. Make today a positive day for you. Focus on the positive and you will see positive results. Daily review your day to see where your thoughts and your intention have been focused on. After review, take a few minutes to imagine what it is you really want and stay in focus on those thoughts and feelings as long as possible. How would you feel if you were living your dreams? What would your life look like if your dreams were now your reality? What would you do if you had continuous good health, wealth, loving relationships, joy, and peace? How would you act if you living a life of this and that? Imagine living a life of having this and that, all at the same time. How would it feel as your life experience? So stay awake, aware, and conscious. That's AAC. When you do that, you will make conscious choices of the things that you desire in your life and live your life not by default. live your life inside out. And yes, you can have this and that. This is Chaneta, author of How to Have This and That. My books are sold on Amazon.com. Before you go, what I would like you to do is subscribe to my channel below and click like. And kindly invite others to like my channel and subscribe to it. Choose to do that now. Doesn't it feel wonderful? Yes, it does. Thank you for watching my videos. I will see you on the beaches of the world. Yes, life is wonderful.